Welcome to another edition of Python for You. This morning I wanted to go through a couple of small things about Booleans in Python and just go over some of the rules and priorities of things. I've set up two little simple things here. I've assigned S1, S2, and S3 to an empty string, foo, and bar, and then I've set up a little sequence. Now the thing I wanted to talk about is the operators and and or have higher priority than simple comparison. So if I do something like this, 1 less than 2, of course that's going to come back true, but that has lower priority than 1 and 2, which you see that comes back with that because it's just giving you the 2 is higher. So some things in Python work a little differently than what I would be used to in Smalltalk, but that's the way it is. Now, going back to the two little sequences I set up, let's take a look at something like this. Let's say I wanted to have the not nulls in there. So I'm going to say not null equal, say, S1 or S2 or S3. And then I want to find out which one is not null. It's going to give me back the first one. So either the second or the third one would be not null, but it's going to stop at the second. So the way the or and also operates this way. As soon as something completes the or and, it just stops. So an and will have to go all the way to the end, of course, unless it comes back false to determine true. Whereas or, as soon as it runs across a case that fulfills it, it's done. So you see the way those are going to operate. And of course you can add not to anything. So you can do, for sequence, I can say 6 in sequence, and that'll say false, or I could say 6 not in the sequence, and that'll come back true. So that's kind of an idea of where things are going in there. One thing I'll point out, if you want a better discussion of this, I'll pull a browser window over. Just take a look at the docs.python.org, datastructures.html. Come down here and you'll see a full description of this. So if you want to read through all of the stuff that I didn't really get to in any detail here, go ahead and read that stuff, but this should get you started. So it's better for today. Till next time, have fun with Python.